Hi everybody, this is Janet Wright, and this is an energy healing recap video where I talk to you about the general concepts and reasons for this triplet group healing set and what techniques I use and why I use them. So you get a real sense of the background and the meaning behind this group healing set. So this group healing set is 3 healings called, of course, a triplet group energy healing. And they take place in 2018, June of 2018. It's the first triplet set of the month. And the healings are on June 8th, June 10th, and June 12th. So Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday as usual. And the theme is self-love and doing self-care. So those are 2 very different things psychically, obviously 2 important things, super important. So you want to have self-love, which is usually considered heart chakra. Self-love, self-acceptance, feeling positively about yourself. But you also want to be able to do regular self-care, actually very regular, ideally. And that's kind of a thing, you know, it's very workable though. That's, if you remember nothing from this video, maybe that could be something that you really kind of click with. That if you don't have motivation to work on yourself regularly, or perhaps you don't yet have good self-acceptance or self-love, just because you're not motivated to work on it doesn't mean you have some kind of a failing in your character. You're not lazy, you're not a bad person, you're not like unevolved or something. It's not a character issue, it's an energy issue. You can actually be in a weakened state or an overwhelmed state, and kind of your energy is just not working well enough for you to have motivation to you know, feel good about yourself. Or maybe you feel good about yourself but you're just not motivated to do regular self-care. Maybe you want to do regular self-care. You know, it's sort of like there are different gradations of how messed up your energy is. You know, if your energy's super messed up, you don't even feel good about yourself. But maybe you do feel good about yourself, but then you only do self-care pretty rarely. Or maybe you do self-care, but it's just not as much as you know you could do. And self-care is hugely, it's just like, I guess one of the #1 things you can do to change your life is regular self-care. I can't underscore enough how powerful it is. So my message is that it's workable. It's not a character issue. You're not a bad person. You're not just somehow, you know, not spiritual, you know, if you don't meditate regularly. You know, it's just that, you know, your energy isn't quite, you know, healed enough to be able to feel that motivation strongly enough on a regular basis. Or perhaps, you know, you have some mental blocks in the way, so you think that you don't have time, when really you could kind of tweak, you know, stop doing that for a minute, stop doing that for a minute, and then you got your 2 minutes to like center. Because, you know, spirituality does not have to be, you know, a full-time job. You know, I think spirituality works best if it's just like breathing, you know, it's just like incorporated into each breath, because otherwise, you know, it's like you're living these 2 lives, you know, so you may as well just have your spirituality be, you know, all the time, you know, all the time, just have like, try to be in that mode of, you know, I want to be good to myself. But anyway, so triplet group healing sets help with that. All of them really help with, because of the 3 healings and how they're designed, and the surveys and everything. They're designed to help you take better care of yourself, which is very empowering then. Also half listening to videos, you know, a video like this or one of my walkthrough videos that's going to follow this one. Those are huge. So if you're not yet motivated enough to, you know, restructure some part of your day in order to do focus listening, no big deal. Just do the half listening, you know, just listen to this video while you make breakfast, or listen to this video while you feed your cats or your dogs or your kids. You know, they can get used to that mommy listens to videos while she makes their eggs. You know, it's not going to blow their mind too bad. And the thing is, you know, if your kids observe that, you know, I was always surprised at how many moms and dads sort of hide their spirituality from their kids. I think sort of accidentally and subconsciously, but like, they'll listen to my videos, but they wait till their kids are in bed. Even though there are all these times when they're doing pretty mindless tasks around the house that they could just, you know, put their cell phone in their back pocket, play in a video, and kind of half listen while they pick up stuff, or while they, you know, put away the groceries or something. So anyway, this triplet set is dedicated specifically to helping people sort of get over that speed bump in self-care, you know, in self-love and self-care. But I do want to say really that if you miss this triplet set, they're all designed to help with that. They're all designed to heal you and empower you enough so that, you know, over time you care, and you see the little minute that you have, and you can half listen, and you can, you know, make your spiritual care just like breathing. Okay, so for this triplet set, we did it's actually kind of exciting and new. I did it in the last triplet set too, but that was the first time where I figured out a healing plan for the first healing, and then I kept it for the Sunday healing and the Tuesday healing. So I used the same techniques in all three healings. And what I saw, I guess I'm kind of an overachiever, you know, and I was creating all these new techniques for each day and each healing, and, you know, making a ton of videos. But what I saw, and maybe this will be true for every triplet set from now on, I have no idea. You know, sometimes the angels, they don't really tell me stuff ahead of time. So I don't know. But, you know, they nudged me into doing this, so there must be a good reason. But it seems like people get much better and more skilled on a soul level, you know, on a subconscious spirit level with doing these techniques if I'm walking them through the same sets of techniques 3 times in a row, and, you know, within 5 days. They're actually, their skill level and their comfort with doing these procedures is really greatly increased. I didn't realize that would be true, but it looks like it is true. So that's cool. I'm always excited about finding a way to do something better. So anyway, long story short, so the technique videos that that will be directly after this video are the technique videos that we'll be using for the Sunday healing and the Tuesday healing as well. So so this is the intro part 1 video, and where you kind of wrap your brain around the concepts and the techniques that I use. And then the part 2 video is a walkthrough video of one of the techniques, and the part 3 video is the walkthrough of the rest of the techniques. So the part 2 video is flower healing, and maybe you've heard of flower healing before from me. Flower healing, there's a whole playlist of flower healing videos. If you want to find that, you just go to my YouTube channel and go to the playlist tab, and you'll find a whole playlist on flower healing. There are a lot of playlists though, so you have to like scroll through to see it. But anyway, but this is a really cool new way, this part 2 video that will follow this video, that we're doing this whole triplet set where it's flower healing for self-defense and manifesting. And for self-defense and manifesting, we use flower healing to fortify all sorts of parts of your energy system, really everywhere, you know. So we fortify your aura, we fortify your grounding, we fortify all your chakras with these, you know, either a ball of your healing energy, or lots of balls of your healing energy, or lots of flowers of your healing energy. I prefer that they look like flowers, but, you know, sometimes, you know, maybe a guy prefers more like big balls of energy, or, you know, it might not fall so clearly in gender lines. Whatever you prefer is fine. But anyway, so we're going to be fortifying with energy healing flowers in the part 2 video. I'll walk you through it. But you're going to fortify your grounding, your aura, your chakras, and also the energy channels that flow down your neck and your shoulders and your arms and out your hands. So that energy flow goes down both sides of your body, and that is great for manifesting. The stronger, the more energy is flowing down here, the better it flows. It helps you manifest, like do bigger projects more easily, more effortlessly. Helps you also give to yourself. So there were 2 reasons to put it in this triplet set. One is because it helps you give to yourself, which is the theme of the set, but the other is yeah, because it's kind of an impressive level to manifest regular self-care. You know, with everybody's busy lives, maybe you're a mom, you know, which makes it even more impressive that you could manifest regular self-care. So you really need like some power here. That's another thing. I want just people to know that you don't have to be ashamed that you're not taking as good care of yourself as you should, you know, as you should, as you could, let's say, right? Just try to keep in mind that it's workable, you know, that you're a work in progress, but just work on it, you know, like half listen to videos, stuff like that. Post a question under a video if, you know, you've been stalled in your self-care for a while, you know, and maybe I could point out a video or some part of your energy field that's kind of banged up or whatever. But anyway, so that's the part 2 video, using the energy healing flowers to fortify your aura, your grounding, your chakras, and your energy flow in your neck and shoulders and arms and hands. And then the part 3 video for this set is deep thought healing technique for self-love and doing self-care. So that is more, you know, overtly, explicitly all about the theme of this set, which is self-love and doing self-care. So deep thought healing technique I will explain in the part 3 video, but basically you're removing energy blocks from your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and you're also helping the 8th chakra energy, which is your eternal wisdom and healing energy, to permeate better these parts of your mind. So the effect that it has is sort of like you just get this sort of serene calm. Maybe not 100%, you know, if your life is pretty hectic, but it can be surprising. You know, the more you work that deep thought healing technique, the more it really changes how you view things that happen to you or what's going on in your life. It's impressive. So anyway, so that is the part 3 video, using deep thought healing technique specifically for self-care and for self-love and doing self-care. And if you like deep thought healing, there's a whole deep thought healing playlist of using deep thought healing technique for all sorts of different purposes, like strong boundaries with family members, you know, releasing anger and sadness, all sorts of different ones are in the deep thought playlist on my YouTube channel. But anyway, so that's pretty much the healing. The Friday healing, the June 8th healing happened yesterday, and it was 28 minutes long. So it was definitely on the longer side of things. Oh, and of course I forgot to say what I did in the first 13 minutes of the healing I already emailed clients about it, participants about it. So, but I forgot to say that, you know, we started the healing with a very thorough process of, earth energy soak, where you bring up, you know, 3 colors of earth energy one at a time to kind of get your flow going. It's very centering. And then DGS, which is, you know, these little flecks of gold light that you use to kind of scrub out energy blocks and stuff out of you. And then bottle brush technique, which you use to unblock all your chakras. It's really cool. So that is already in an existing video. So I'm just gonna put that video in the playlist. And I use that video a lot. I refer to that video a lot because I use that process as sort of the beginning of a lot of triplet healings these days. I just use it on Friday, but now that, you know, these last two triplet sets, I use the Friday healings each time. I do it, you know, Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday, which, you know, is cool. So anyway, so that video will be in the playlist already. I'll just put that in there. It's an older video older like a couple months ago. It's called Earth Energy Soak, DGS for Divine Gold Sandstorm, and Bottle Brush technique. That's super easy. It is a 26-minute video, but really you could half listen to it, I promise. It would still be good for you. So, you know, over breakfast or while you're getting ready for bed or something, you can play it. I like to play those kind of videos in the morning, but they would be good in the evening too. But, you know, a lot of times I caution people, don't save all your major energy work for nighttime because, you know, you might get a little bit too exhausted if you've been blocked up all day saving your healing for later. So try to, you know, sprinkle it into your day a little more, I think would help your day be better. So again, you know, it could be just a deep breath. You know, self-care could be a deep breath. You know, it could be like, you know, I'm going to let my angels heal me today. You know, like just a quick affirmation, that does count as self-care. So, you know, try to give yourself credit for the little things that you're doing, you know. Don't be like, oh, I don't do any self-care. You know, maybe you do little things, you just haven't been giving yourself points. All right, cool. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about this triplet set healing, feel free to, you know, post under the video or any comments at all. And again, like I said, there's a part 2 video that's a lot of flower healing for self-defense and manifesting. And then there's the part 3 video, deep thought for self-love and doing self-care, where you clear your mind, and it's super helpful. Little particulars about this healing. There were 70 people, of course. That's just, that makes me happy. Sitting that 70 people care enough about their energy, you know, it's a nice thought. I like that. And including 5 kids. So hi kids. And the ages of the kids range from 7 to 14 years of age this time. So we got the big kids. And people in 8 different countries. So hi everybody. And, you know, please feel free to jump in to a future triplet set. You know, if you're a viewer, recently I have a viewer who, I think I mentioned her before already, but she says she's been watching my videos for like 5 or 6 years. She finally just jumped into a triplet set and she really likes them. So, you know, please feel free. You know, they are pretty reasonably priced. I don't think it was the price that was holding her back. I don't know. It was just some kind of inertia. So, you know, if you, sometimes I call that fence sitting, like if you're sitting on the fence, you know, and, you know, so maybe just, you know, let your angels push you over the fence to like the doing it side versus the, I don't know, sitting on the fence. But anyway, there are only 7 spots in the next triplet set available at this moment. The June 22nd set. And then the July sets are filling up actually really fast already. There's like 21 left in one of them and 29 left in another. And those are for the July sets. Those are all about clairvoyance, seeing energy. Really cool. So if you want to, you know, visualize your own energy, or if you want to do professional work, you know, as a healer or reader, but if you just want to, you know, visualize your own energy and figure out why you don't feel good right now and, you know, kind of fast track your healing, you know, clairvoyance really helps with that. And also it will cover too, it will help all the subconscious uses of clairvoyance, which is, you know, how do you see yourself? How do you see others? You know, do you perceive others accurately? Do you see yourself accurately? Do you accept yourself? Do you have an authentic view of yourself? And do you authentically put yourself forward, you know, for others to see? So all sorts of interesting things will be in the July set. The June set that's about to start, that's going to start in like 2 weeks, not about to start. But anyway, it's almost sold out, but it's about owning your own authority. So that's huge too. Confidence, being your own authority, also non-resistance to other people in authority. So that's going to be very interesting. All right. Okay. You guys are so awesome. And thanks for listening. I'm glad that you care about your energy and that you realize that it's not so hard, you know, to make your day so much better by healing yourself. So good for you. Woohoo! Bye.